All right, next up, we have Kacper Musaila or Kacper. On this, it says Kacper. Bro, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just gonna call you Cap for Captain or hat. He says, hi, I'm working on my rise, and it looks like on the takeoff position, my hips are really well opened, but as I'm getting closer to land on my feet, I'm losing the arch. Why is that? That happens a lot, bro. That happens to me. That happens to a ton of people when they're first learning Rise. There's a couple reasons. I don't know if you can see well here, just looking at the video, but on a frame right before the takeoff, my back and hips are really arched, and then I start losing it. Yeah, I got you. Let's look at it. Sandpit. That used to be me, bro. Honestly, like, that's a pretty solid Rise. You just have to hold the arch like you were saying. As annoying as it is, you literally just have to hold that arch. At the end, you're starting to hollow. I know how frustrating that is to just hear like, just do it better, noob. But essentially, like, let's see if I can pause this. Yeah, okay, right here. This is where it is. So when I assume you know tornado kick. I don't know how you learned Rise, but a lot of people learn Rise as a laid back tornado kick. And the reason that I don't like to teach it that way from the beginning, unless like people are struggling with other techniques or other ways to learn Rise, is because of this. Basically, you can see how your right leg is loaded for a round kick. And what happens is your body is used to that muscle memory, so you kick over for your cheat, because a Rise is just a big cheat step where you lay back essentially. Your leg comes over, and then your body naturally wants to throw that round kick. What you want to do is, instead of like relaxing, you're probably just slightly relaxed in the air on this. You want to pull that right leg actively backwards as hard as you can, essentially doing a front split with your left leg in front, if that makes sense. So you're jumping, you're doing the Rise, and again, your Rise looks really good on this. You do your Rise, and then you're actively pulling that right leg back, or else this is gonna happen. This leg is gonna try and come over like a round kick. And then what that does is close your hips. Your hips come like closer together and more straddled, which means just like next to each other rather than split like a front split. And then that causes you to land hollowed, which means like chest down and low, or well, really chest like hollowed or arched, but that causes you to land with your chest low, and then you land with your feet next to each other. So your beginning is extremely good. Like, this set is awesome. This looks really solid. You also look like my friend Nick. Look at this set. Like, this is a really good set, man. Like, don't change anything about this. This looks great. But then right there, pull your right leg backwards, okay? That's what you need to do. Just pull it back, hold it back, and then hold that arch. I know you are trying to hold the arch, but if you just really focus on that eagle, like pulling your right leg back, pulling your head back, pulling like your shoulders back so everything is arched, you're using your back muscles a lot, then you should be able to land with your chest up in that eagle. So much of tricking is using your back muscles. Samuel says, hi, I was wondering if I could ask you some coaching tips. So I said, sure, man. I'm definitely gonna do a series of videos on coaching in the future. The next one is from one of my students, Alec Pilates BBB, otherwise known as Gibraltar Flores. He says, ZF Tricks, Dylanberry, help me. And as you saw, I already did, but I figured it would be good to include it in this video because it was in the same time frame, and give it some variety and not just talk about corks the whole time. So, let's look at his triple full. This is what he's trying to get. He's doing it on air track, and he's really, really close. So, face value, that looks really dope. Super good triple full. Pretty much, bro, like I said earlier, like no matter what tips I give you, if you just keep drilling this, you will land it. Like, you're right there. So just keep practicing. But if we want to go like frame by frame and analyze it, let's do that. So your cart, pretty solid. You're kind of doing a cart off, which is not bad, especially because you're on air track. So you want it to, like, you know, really launch you up. So you need a little bit of a up down motion. So really good. Air track looks a little deflated. So pump up your air track next time, noob. That'll give you the lift you need. But if you're doing it on something else, tech wise, I like this block. You're not really over cheated because a cartwheel lands kind of sideways anyway, so nice job there. You're wrapping immediately. Boom. Oh my gosh, that's so fast. Legitimately not a bad twist at all. So you're here. A lot of newer trickers see this and are like, I need to twist immediately. Don't twist immediately until you are in like dubs and trips. And even when you're learning your dub, it's very different than trying to like improve your dub or trip later. You'll see what I mean when I put a double fold tutorial out. But so you push off. That was really good. You're wrapping solid. I like that. You're kind of starting to twist on the ground, but you're really standing up tall, so you're giving yourself a ton of height. Not bad at all. You punch over pretty amazing. You've got a lot of force, and you're done with your first twist like before you even started to flip slightly, so great job. I'd argue here, your arms are way too wide, but it is still your set, so you can give yourself some grace on that. You're probably trying to like get that lift a little bit, so really nice. Let's see if your arms pull in a little bit more. They do, so really good. You start to wrap. Your legs cross right here, which seems scary, but really speeds you up. Most of the god tier twisters will do that, so it's not a big deal at all. And then you wrap it in. Let's see. I'm trying to go frame by frame. Ooh. You wrap in, you get your arms to your chest, which is really good. A lot of twisters argue that you should, cross them or grab like Guthrie does. So maybe improve that arm tech a little bit by like holding it tighter to your body so that way your shoulders close in a little bit. That'll make you twist a little faster. But like Dan Pillock twists like this and he can still like triple, so like whatever, man. You're pulling it in, that's what matters. So you're going 1 right there. 2 is done right there. So you should be able to heckin' trip, bro. So then here, you just need to finish that last twist. Your wrap is still solid, super, super solid. You're going for that last twist with the nice lens flare, bro. Just tasteful lens flare. You're really J.J. Abramsing it right now. And then bop, or I guess Jackson is. Good job, Jackson. And then here, you're on your last twist, and like, bro, I mean, you've got that. You land a triple, and then you just squatted and fell down right there. So really, it's the landing. If you can turn your hips just a little bit more at the end to unwind a bit, then it's gonna be god tier, like you have it. So overall, let's review. Boom, arms up, really good. Twist, really solid, started to wrap in. You did all of that in like a split second, so nice job. Turn your left hip more at the end and heckin' land that heck, bro. Ugh, and just like Jackson was saying, you should have Macaco dubbed out of that, honestly. Bah, bro, you landed it. Just go land it, just do it again. He actually just got Scoot dub last night, which is pretty beast mode. Last but certainly not least, we have Trusty Russy. Trusty old Russy. You thought I forgot. You thought I ignored you. I didn't. I'm just busy, okay? So I screen recorded it so that way I could give you tips in this video because like sometimes I ain't got time to reply, but I do want to help you out. So let's see what you got. That was pretty solid. I really like that you're a kick heavy tricker. Keep fighting the good fight, bro. All right. So he said, "Why do I travel so much?" Okay. Again with that master scoot. You want to really like go up and backwards to get a lot more power with your master scoot if you want to actually do a master scoot or give yourself a ton of power to swing with. You might as well just be doing a scoot here. If it feels better to do 2 hands, whatever, that's fine. But you need to elongate more and really extend that scoot so that you have more travel backwards, honestly, because I think you're compensating for the lack of momentum by trying to push yourself backwards. Let's see. Boom, just run the clip right quick. Okay, honestly, like, just land your cork, bro. So, boom, boom. Here, you're hollowing and not standing up that much. Let's see, where do you get? Okay, not bad. You're standing up pretty well. You're swinging kind of straight up right now. Let's see if that continues. No, you swung it over well. Honestly, it looks like lack of swing. You're swinging over to the left very well. Keep doing that, that's not bad, but you're not really bringing it up that much. And yeah, it causes you to be really low with that twist because your hip never really gets up really high. So it causes you to not flip much. So you're here and you turn and it kind of looks like you're going for like a box cutter or something, but you never have like a flip for your cork. It's like your hips are right there, they get horizontal. And then you try to flip at the last second. So here you swing up really good. I would argue get your arms up more. Your arms are not really like swinging with that leg enough. It's just kind of punching over. Your left arm is like, hey mom. You're waving at like the people over there in the gym, but you want to bring them up more. So swing them up like this with that right leg. And I like the hip turn. I think you should keep the hip turn. That's something I struggle with a lot of my corks, is bringing my leg to my left enough. That's what I'm working on at Bing Bang Gathering. Come to Bing Bang Gathering this weekend. Actually don't, because it's already sold out. So unless you have tickets, don't come. But I'll see you at Mastering Tricking Gathering if you're there. And I'll also see you at Bing Bang if you're going. Your wrap, you look like you're blocking the haters with your left hand while you wrap with your right. So try to make it more unified, pull everything to your left side. But honestly, your twist is not your issue, it's your swing. And yeah, let's see your gainers. Do you have good gainers, bro? Because it looks like you're not blocking enough to flip yourself. Where you at, Russy? Why am I spacing that? Okay, well, that's better. Oh. Let's find your gainers. Hey, my dude, you can gainer. Let's go. Hey, what? And that cork was good. Okay, so let's look at this. All right, your gainer. You're swinging over just fine. If you swing like this for a cork, you'll do it. More power in your swing. Just crank those kicky legs. You already kick a lot, so just put the actual force, like you're trying to kick some dude in the head over here. There's some guy creeping on you in the corner over here, breathing in your ear, and you're trying to round kick them in the face. That's what you want to do. They're like really tall. They're like, hey. So round kick them in the face over there, and then twist. It's basically that you're just not getting enough block on that left leg when you go for your cork. Like you definitely have enough block on this gainer. So if we go back to the cork clip, you're not blocking with that left leg and standing up enough. Here, it's like, it's okay, but you see how your ankle is kind of like sliding there? It's telling me that you really don't have, like right there, you don't have that much pressure on it. You should be like standing a lot harder, like really pushing into the ground as hard as you can. This creates that block. And this is why when I teach swing kicks, if you watch my warm-up video to my kids or my students, I have them jump like a Euro, but going forward, and then like stiffen up and try to keep that left leg glued to the ground as they swing. So you're basically trying to Charlie Brown yourself and like fall down, but you're trying to resist it at the same time so that you can like really get used to planting and swinging, waiting for the swing before you twist or before you flip for gainers. Oh, yeah. So fix that arm swing, block more, and then you won't travel as much. You just basically don't have enough flip. You're twisting well. You're twisting very well for the lack of like unified twisting arms, but you're essentially over-rotating your twist because of the lack of flip. You see how you're like really dominant on that right leg? That means that you're essentially going for like hyper cork. That's why I say it looks like you're going for box cutter, because when you go for box, you kind of want to set like really sideways so that you have enough momentum to pull that hook out. And it really looks like you're setting for that. I'm like, okay. And then you just go, oh no. So block more, swing the arms properly, flip more, and then you'll have like a god tier cork. So anyway, thank you for watching my first ever tips video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want tips from me on a quicker basis, then go to my Patreon, pick a tier that works for you, and I can message you. I talk to Razby literally every day and help him with a bunch of different stuff. I have 2 other patrons who just want to support me and pay me every month to not get any tips, even though that's what they're paying for. So if that's what you guys want to do, then that's fine with me. But you can go over there, or you can send me a message on Instagram if you want to be in a video like this. If you just want to be in a video, then great, send me stuff. I need to make more content, and I love giving you guys tips, but I kind of need a reason to do it because I can't just sit on the couch and give you tips, because I don't sit on the couch much unless I'm like editing or something. So I'm just really busy. But I'll see you at Bing Bang, or I'll see you at Mastering Trick and Gathering. And if you didn't hit the like button earlier to keep the sleep paralysis demons away, then hit it now.